Hi everyone, my name's Shelby. I'm 19 years old and I'm going to be reviewing the Skyla IUD. I just had my Skyla IUD inserted this morning, and in case you guys don't know, Skyla is an intrauterine device which is for birth control. It's kind of newer. It's made by the same company as Mirena, and it's coined Mirena's younger sister because it's a lot smaller and recommended for women who have not had a baby, which is why my doctor recommended it for me in the first place. So I decided to get the IUD at my last doctor's appointment for my yearly exam. I had been on birth control pills, but I honestly kept forgetting to take them. So the doctor recommended something a little bit more permanent, like Skyla. So I said okay and set up the appointment. You were supposed to do it while you were on your period. However, I have really irregular periods, so that wasn't the case for me. But I scheduled it for a few weeks later. And leading up to it, I was so nervous. I kept looking up stuff about it, and I really couldn't find too much on Skyla itself. I found a lot on Mirena, which obviously they are very similar, but they're different. So that's why I'm making this video to begin with. So that if you do have any questions on it, hopefully this video will help you, or you can comment. I can answer your comments back if you have any questions. So I went in this morning. My appointment was for 10:30. I took 800 milligrams of ibuprofen about an hour before my appointment, as the doctor recommended. So I got there. They took a urine sample right off the bat to rule out any pregnancy, because obviously that would make it completely irrelevant to get the Skyla, and it would be dangerous. So after the urine sample, the nurse took me back to the exam room and went over some general things like my last menstrual period, when sexual activity, that kind of thing, weight, height, what medicine you're taking, the whole spiel. She then had me undressed from the waist down and returned with the doctor. The doctor went over that I was getting the Skyla IUD and had me sign a consent form. She went over things like it was good for 3 years, so I would have to come back in September 2018 per there being no issues between now and then with it. She explained the procedure a little bit, so then it was time to start. So she had me lay back with my feet in the stirrups like usual and inserted the device to open your vagina wider, and so that she could see. The nurse then handed her a little cup of it looked like red gel, honestly. I think it was the numbing agent, and a really big Q-tip, it looked like, to put it on my cervix. She then got out the clamp, which, obviously was a little scary looking. But she said that there would be a pinch and a big cramp, and she was right, there was a really big cramp. But it was completely bearable. It felt like a really bad period cramp, and it was just one and lasted a few seconds, and it was done. She then got the Skyla. It, if you guys haven't seen it, it's like a little plastic T-shape, but it's on a big, long, applicator. So, she said there'd be another pinch, another big cramp when we were done. And she's right again. Big cramp, and then we were done. She then cut the strings and removed everything. And about the strings, if you guys don't know, Skyla has a string that hangs down into your vagina that can be used to check if the IUD is still in place and later on remove it. So after she cut the strings, we were done. And she had me sit up. I honestly felt fine. I read a lot of horror stories of women saying that they were nauseous, they were lightheaded, they passed out, everything. I didn't have any of that. I went and checked out, made my appointment for 6 weeks from that time. They have you come back in 6 weeks just to check your strings. Then I started the car ride home. It was about an hour because I'm at school, so I'm at college, so the car ride was a little far. On the car ride home, I had a little bit of mild cramping about 15-20 minutes after, but it was nothing more than mild period cramps. I got back to school about noon, So you can see the appointment only took a half hour complete total from the waiting in the waiting room, getting the procedure done, and getting in the car. I went to class and everything felt fine. Now it's about 4 o'clock, so I've had it in for a few hours now. I've had some light spotting, but nothing more than that. No more cramping, no heavy bleeding, nothing more than a panty liner. So far so good. Yeah, I hope that it continues going this way. I'm very happy with it right now. I will be letting you guys know in probably about a week or so, how things are going. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or would like to know any more, please feel free to comment and subscribe to my channel. Bye!